Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I have a very important question for you all. Why does an innocent man need to flee the state of Florida and head back to Romania? If you're innocent and you got nothing to hide at all, which Andrew Tate has clearly stated many times that he's got nothing to hide, come after me, arrest me, parade me around. The video that he made during a live that he did with Candace Owens the other day, he goes, I'm a Navy SEAL in this shit, like all that stuff that he's been talking about and basically shooting his mouth off. The more times that he shoots his mouth off, the more everyone's going, you're an idiot. What in the world are you talking about? We all know that you're a pimp. You admitted that, Candace Owens and Andrew Tate's relationship. I think there's something deeper going on there because Candace Owens, all the way back in 2019 or 2023, I think it was, she lied about her relationship with Tate. And even now, she's continuously lying about her relationship with Tate. What does she know? What is the actual relationship here? But the governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, made a statement saying that he doesn't want the likes of Andrew Tate in his state. And I actually agree with that. Like, people, it's not just Ron DeSantis, it's actually citizens in Florida don't want a human trafficker, a pimp, or even someone of Andrew Tate's caliber. The man is scum. He degenerates and abuses women. He has no care at all for women. He is one of those people that you would consider to be a toxic man, a very toxic man. And I don't say that term lightly. I know that toxic masculinity and all that sort of stuff is sort of thrown around. And I personally don't believe that masculinity itself can be toxic. But I do believe that a man like Andrew Tate is definitely toxic. And lots of young people look up to people like Andrew Tate and they see everything that he's saying. Every time he shoots his mouth off, young people go, yes, this is the answer. He's not the answer at all. There are so many better people with like good character. Andrew Tate's got no character whatsoever, if you ask me. Everything that I have seen in his videos, he's been like shooting his mouth off and pretty much creating a pit of despair for himself, if you ask me. Like, he will say that he's innocent. He will say that it's the Matrix and everyone just piles on and believes him. But the reality is he's a liar. He's a human trafficker. He's a pimp. He abuses women. He has no care at all for anyone but himself, as it would seem. The man has a persona that he portrays to lots of people, and people fall for it. You have the likes of Patrick Bet-David and the whole, even Candace Owens. You have countless people within the conservative movement, you could say, that support this man. Why? Now, obviously, these conservative commentators happen to be rather high up in media, and they've got lots of followers. And obviously, me, I don't have anywhere near that amount. And I'm not making these videos to get more views or whatever else, or more supporters. I'm making these videos because it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do to point out individuals that actually don't have good character at all. And young men should be careful who they follow and who they listen to. Like Tate, for example. He's not a good influence at all. And if he was innocent, why in the world is he fleeing Florida early? Just, I think it was a day or two after prosecutors announced an investigation into both the Tate brothers. Hello? If you got something to hide, you would definitely flee, right? If you don't have anything to hide, you would stay. You would stay and you would go, all right, investigate me. But Tate, during Candace Owens, don't you think that I stay up at night and I delete my phone? Again, what a very odd thing to say, right? If you claim to be innocent, you're basically trying to make yourself out sound like you're smart. But you're not. You're anything but smart. You're an idiot. And it's clear as day. There's a thing called hand, foot, and mouth disease. And Tate's got the nth degree of it. He's one of the worst people. So people that are from Florida are happy that lots of people are happy that he's being investigated. And the good thing is, according to I believe it's the Attorney General, James Althemir, fleeing our jurisdiction will not stop Florida's ongoing criminal investigation. We will continue working with our law enforcement and partners around the world to fight human trafficking and abuse. That is saying something, man. That is clearly saying something. Now, I don't think the Attorney General in Florida, I personally don't think that if he thought that these people were innocent, I don't think he'd be making a huge deal about this. But I think that he knows something just as much as so many other people know with the videos that we have seen that have gone viral of him abusing a 15-year-old girl and then trafficking her. And then he'll say, oh, it's a video circulating that happened 10 years ago. I was with my girlfriend. You had a girlfriend at she was 15 years old, and you're how old? Like, got to put that into perspective, people. She's underage. And here you got Tate. So Matthew Jury goes, the US, UK, Romanian, and Florida authorities need to be aware and actively engaging in and addressing the risk that Andrew Tate may now flee the USA for destination unknown. Or is he returning to Romania as he realizes now that running to Florida was a mistake? Or is this more just utter nonsense and him shooting his mouth off over on Twitter, which he does quite extensively? Whatever the case, it shouldn't be ignored. And the Attorney General claims that he's not ignoring it. He's going to investigate further. So you think I'm dumb, Andrew Tate? Yes, you went to Florida, dummy. The moment you stepped foot in the US, you didn't think that US authorities would come after you. And then you went to the one state where lots of people don't want you there, including the governor. If the governor of Florida doesn't want you in his state, mate, that is also saying something as well. Doesn't matter if you are a citizen or not. If the governor of that state, who has a right to kick whoever he wants out of his state, he doesn't want human traffickers. He doesn't want the likes of Andrew Tate in his state. He knows what these two men represent. They're highly aggressive. They don't seem like they're good individuals to me. And I've laid out exactly why they're not good. Even just the fact that they are a human trafficker should be enough for conservatives or even Christians to go, we should not be supporting this person. We should not be platforming this person and giving this person more airtime to shoot his mouth off. Or maybe we should. Maybe we should continue allowing him to shoot his mouth off, because the more he does it, the more he indicts himself. Andrew Tate is delusional. This is from PDB. Ron DeSantis isn't politically hunting him. Tate is a chronographer with an open criminal case in Romania and the UK. His entire brand revolves around exploiting women, bragging about manipulating young girls, and selling courses on how to steal their virginity. He calls his so-called PhD a pimping hose degree, yet he wants people to believe he's a political force. Funny how so many people come to his aid or his attention when he claims that it's the Matrix that is responsible, that is coming after him. Oh boy. No, Tate, you're not Trump. Nobody would ever vote for you. You're not some free speech martyr. You're a self-admitted, trafficker who fled to Romania because you thought laws were looser there. Turns out they're not. And now you're pretending to be an American patriot after setting foot in the US for 30 years. This isn't a political hit job. This is exactly what Floridians voted for. We don't want criminals like you in the state. We don't want you at our restaurants. We don't want you near our families. We don't want you being our neighbor. You lower the standards of our communities, devalue our culture, and exploit the weak for profit. Simply, you would lower our property values, bro. So go back to Romania and deal with your criminal problems and your pornographic empire. Florida has no place for you. See, that's what I mean. Like, you've got loads of people in Florida that don't want him there. And they've got damn well good reasons as to why they don't want someone like him there. Makes sense, right? And again, I'll ask in closing, why does an innocent man need to flee the state of Florida if he's got nothing to hide? Could all be just him shooting his mouth off, or it might not be. We'll wait to see. But anyway, you guys take care, you be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.